You are going to regain the memories lost to you. Must stay strong.
A lone child's presence does not bode well for the circumstances.
No one can pass.
And inquisitive. It will be difficult.
Well, that's just
Try. You are never alone.
Welcome everyone to Beckoned Development Weekly Stream, episode 75. I hope you enjoy that little energetic intro, a little different than what we normally do, but I've been seeing a lot of these guys like Leroy and all them throwing up some fun stuff. I was thinking of getting a little nostalgic and a little bit creepy. So, how you doing, Dwight? Dwight's with us tonight, guys. It's been a while, sir. How was your last weekend helping out and aiding the veterans?
Yeah, last weekend was killer, man.
All right, tell us about it a little bit, dude.
So we had four cool dudes, man. One of the guys was here local. I had actually met him before, so that was a good surprise. Getting Dustin down there. Had a couple other guys from outside the area, so pulled them into Midland Airport, took them down Del Rio, Lake Amstead for the weekend, and got them out fishing. They were doing really good, man. Saturday they caught, I think, first and second place was like 4.9 pounds and 4.5 pound largemouth. So
nice.
Like they did really well.
That's some bass, guys. That's bass fishing.
Second day we went out and I just told the guy, man, let's go catch some fish. So Wayne That's just awesome. Takes off, man. We're just cruising the lake, trying to find a school of we were actually going for striper and couldn't land on them, and then all of a sudden the birds just start hitting the water, and we're like, hey,
it's like scaring them away a bit.
And it's like 1 hour before the guys are doing weigh in. So basically what we do is have like a little small mini tournament between the vets. So it's like at 2 o'clock, you got to be at weigh in, biggest fish you got, whatever it is. And so I had to text them early. I said, man, I'm not going to be there. You guys get it done. So we pull into this big school of white bass, and the birds are hitting the water, and he's like, man, like grab your rod. And I was like, all right, cool. He puts a little crankbait on there, and I just start throwing it in the water, man. And it every cast.
Nice.
Every cast was a fish, man.
Nice.
And so we wore them out. So it was 25 fish limit per person. So we came back to shore with 50 fish, man.
Yeah, sorry, you Episcopalians.
Hey, they're organic. I keep an organic diet, so
catch and release. That's a lot of the credo of fishermen is a catch and release.
No, these were eaters.
Okay, yeah, you eat them too. That's good with some lemons and some peppers. So
they put off less methane than cows.
Okay, good.
I'm being eco-friendly.
Okay, cool. Let's say hi to the chat. Who we got in? We got Collision Bomb right there in the first part. Of course, we got you saying Moose Friday, brother. So Reese is saying, what's up? Hey. And Bud is in the house. What's up, Bud? How you doing? Deb Olson, hello. How are you doing? It's been a minute. And then kind of seems like that's our house, guys.
I thought our fan base was growing, man.
It's gonna. They just not used to our schedule. By the end of this show,
is that what it is? Are we gonna have to go like more prime time than Friday at 8?
Yeah, it's just the schedule.
This whole 8-7 Central's kind of getting on me, man.
Oh, you're the one that sets schedule.
You lie.
No, I don't. I asked you what day worked for you. You said Friday and 8 o'clock, and I did that. That's what I did. I got the messages.
You find that email and you let me know.
Okay, we'll do. That's easy.
So,
enough.
all right.
I'm that confident.
So the other news, you've been passing some shit around. Sorry, oops, never mind. Blank that out.
I've been passing some shit around as far as our comic book is concerned to people like Billy Basco. I've got Kimo Sabi as an editor on the side. I did talk to him. I have not paid him. We have not moved forward. I have just made the first step.
But you're handing out some coinage.
Yeah. So I've already shown this on Art Bros. But so guys, all of you that have backed the project are gonna get this. Let me throw me up on a big thing.
That coin next to your head doesn't really do a whole lot of justice. All right, there you go. That's better.
So it's not focusing great because
it's a coin as big as Jeremy's head. Look at that.
So on this side, it basically says, thank you guys for your honorable donation. It's a legendary donation. Thank you so much. The head side is Taj, Anel, and Lane in combat, formation. But it's got some nice it's got nice strike.
That turned out good, man.
The antique finish is beautiful on it, guys, I showed you the proof. It was more gold than what my original concept, which you guys saw, had the darker outer. Because they added the antique, I remember talking to the maker on it.
Yeah.
It actually turned out really close to my original concept.
Good deal. So who was it that we went through to get those? I don't remember the specific.
CustomMadeCoin.com as plain as it is. Dwight did say that they and I went through the tracking. They did have to go through customs. I was not aware that they.
Well, it's in their name.
What is? It doesn't say. It doesn't say custom made coins that come from or have to go through customs.
I'm kidding.
So, like I said, I did not know. I thought they were actually made in country. None of their advertisement really said anything, but these are good quality. I've kind of been through the batch.
Yep.
Pretty happy with them. So, yeah.
CustomMadeCoins.com. They were really easy to work with.
Yep.
They were great. They made sure that the proof was good to go. Who was it that we were working with? Melanie?
Yep, Melanie.
Yeah. Melanie was really great. Thank you so much. Those turned out awesome.
They turned out great.
Glad I did the little upgrade to get it a little bit bigger.
Yeah, they got some weight to them.
Having that weight in there on your hand, I think is, that's important.
Cool. So Billy Basco was on Joe's show with me.
Okay, so you've got the coin. When are we getting that shipped out? When's that happening?
Why you put me on spot? Because it's not your responsibility. Because it's my responsibility. All right, all right, guys. I gotta send out.
Viewers want to know.
I gotta send out an email to everybody. Just make sure no one's address has changed prior to the Indiegogo campaign. I want to make sure I'm sending it to the correct people. So I have to make an email and then I have to send it out to everyone to actually fill out a form that if you want to receive this coin, confirm your current address so I can send it out to you. I think that's where it's at.
You might have some trouble tracking down Tyrone Biggins, man. He might have moved.
Hey kids. It's doo-doo, baby. I'm a big Chappelle fan, guys. You gotta get over that. But today, what I'm working on artistically is something that Billy Basco has thrown out. And I had a certain circumstance of which the big thing that held me back from it was my experience with lettering. So, guys, we're gonna play with some lettering. Darren Wagner, I believe, has been really awesome in his new channel that's coming out. Guys, go to DWAG and subscribe. He's a fun dude. I've got a rap going for him. I'm hoping he's checking out. He's got to throw together with someone who could do some music with it. That'll be some fun. But I'm doing some lettering, and Eric Weathers, who has been lettering everybody's books in CG, did a show yesterday, and I watched it, paid attention, understood, and Billy Basco was suggesting I get him more into the lettering part of comic books. We all kind of think comic books are the images, but rarely do we ever see that there's an artistry in the onomatopoeias or the sound effects that happen in their artistry within things. In my basic layout of Beckoned, the comic book we're working on, I simply just typed them in Photoshop and made them bend. They're very flat, they're very basic, they're tight. Billy said, push your artistry, hand draw your letters. So today, I figured I'd have some fun with that and see how far we get.
Okay, so this is like a cheerleader cone that they yell through. Is that what I'm looking at?
No, so if you were a
because I'm not an artist. That's
right.
That's not a surprise.
Nor are you a scribe. So scribes
I'm higher level than that.
Scribes would work on parchment. Parchment doesn't just come out naturally with parallel lines that you can write on, like, your legal pads or your notebook paper. So you would have to measure out your margins, and you would have to ruler them out with, some sort of, right-angled ruler. The technical term for that. I can't believe I forget it because our
the protractor.
No, I know we're wrong now. The T squared.
Yeah.
So you can
I
get
was T squared once.
You can draft all your lines that you're going to be writing on a parchment with pencil, and you can draft those out. And then you can write in any scribe you want to. It could be cursive, print, whatever. I usually do straight up hand done cursive, and it drafts, or you'll do it in pencil.
Once that let me get a word in edgewise there.
Let me finish this. Once you're done with the pencil of your scribing with the pencil, then you go in with the inks. You basically go right over it like you do with comic book pencils, and you make it look beautiful. And when you're all done, you take that kneaded eraser or your big eraser. Once the ink's all dry, and you erase all the pencil marks on the parchment, and you've got a beautiful piece of written artistry. So what I'm looking at is that with this, but in digital form.
So, man, show us. You've talked all about it. So let's see what that digital protractor does. Yeah, boy, those T squares will get you, man.
Well, T-squares are awesome, dude.
I remember, like, I must have had like the last drafting class in high school history, and because in my class they were like, hey, and here's this new thing coming out called CAD if y'all want to play around with it.
Even our dad was pretty learned in CAD, and I was surprised by that.
Really?
Yeah, he messed with it quite a bit.
I can see that. I
just didn't know he did. He always did it on graph paper.
Sure. Yeah, but there's stuff I've seen him do that's just,
it's insane.
I know where you get it from.
By the way, I did post Aunt Annette's drawing that I did for the Bridge of Sighs. I posted that on Twitter the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that one. If you want to know how I am doing architecture, that's it. So my whole process with trying to approach this practice of letters is I got to get the front face of the letters. So I've got my two lines that are basically going to be the warp and the margins, if you would. Once I got the flat face, I'm going to create a focal point. And let me go ahead and just create that right now. Because I want to ask you guys while I'm creating this. What do you guys think about repetitious letters? It gets the emotion across.
So I mean, does that really kind of get it done when you're reading a comic and you see, them have like 10 A's and then a W at the end, and it's like, ow.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm asking.
Does that work?
Anyone in the chat, like, what do you think? I mean, it does for me because I've been on stage as an actor, and when I'm told to think of this emotion or enunciation being elongated, it helps me understand. I just think once you get past like even 3 is a little dicey.
I know it makes it easier to spell from my end.
Oh, Jesus.
Anybody else?
Crickets. I got a really good cricket impression. I just don't have a wet throat right now, but I'm checking.
So, I mean, work on that and then let me know. Maybe we'll go on tour.
Yeah, for sure. So what I'm doing right now is I threw a single perspective. It's not exactly the perfect thing. If Joe was in here, he would be, dude, that's not right. Don't do that. And I'm sure I would learn quite a lot. But guess what? Who's not here? I'm stuck with Dwight.
Yeah, a lot of people are. I hear that a lot, but, kind of ignore it.
Well, you can see, guys, because I'm not exactly in the center, you see the negative space between these perspective lines. It obviously differs, right? So it's an average of a focal point. It's going to be, it's going to be enough for me to get.
Stephen Hawking would have your ass.
You are not being optimal with your process.
No kidding.
He's dead now. Is that too soon? Can I not do that?
It's been a while, man.
Dark protons are escaping black holes. Like every logical idea that comes out of your head, it just comes out of your ears and does not solve any problems.
I had to reboot. Hold on.
I'm done. There's a theory that he was actually puppeteered.
Yeah, I don't know. That goes a little further Twilight than I'm willing to go.
Well, that's why I brought it up. Dwight rot. Why is Dwight rot? Huh?
Cause, man, I make people laugh. Hey, keep drawing.
Keep drawing. Heard that from the rednecks too, dude. Just spit and dip in my face. Okay. So I'm getting these really, these dumpster style perspectives. D-Wag would be proud.
Anyway, I'm starting to get confused now. It's like you threw a bunch of toothpicks on the screen.
That wasn't hard.
For the toothpicks or to confuse me?
To confuse you.
Whatever.
So what I'm trying to do is trying to find a perspective I can work with these letters. So like I was saying, oh my God, like I was saying, so they have a front face that we need to read is H, whatever. It's onomatopoeia.
Do you not know how to spell ah?
Oh my God. This was the wrong episode to do this with. Where's Leroy at? He would be tag teaming with you right now.
Anyway,
so what's happening here?
I get where you're going.
No, you don't.
You're trying to get the tilt of the face of the letter.
Okay, yeah, you might know, but
I get. I just gotta give you a hard time in a way. I mean, because hey, do these letters have clavicles too?
Ask Bud. He'll know. Bud's here. Bud, do these letters have clavicles? Oh, man, that's almost great. Hold on. Jeez, come on. All
So are
right.
you gonna do like the
Come on.
20th Century Fox thing, or hey, you might need to reboot your computer?
No.
Let me do some Dell technical support for you for a second.
Well,
Thank you
that's
for calling Dell technical support.
I thought someone else was going to be a problem, but when someone's trying to do that kind of, that's sorry. I apologize if that offended anyone. Dwight has been dropped on his head in the past. It's okay. You're back on, dude.
Twice.
Yeah, twice you've been muted. It's all right.
No, like dropped on my head. I've got like medical proof. Yeah.
Okay, see, it makes sense now, right?
Yeah.
All right. Only if they stand on two legs. All right. So back to this. Where am I at? Okay. Yeah, I gotta merge those real quick.
Hey,
That's not what I wanted. You said, "Hey, I'm glad I'm not a sniper and you're not my scope guy," because
letters are people too.
Yeah, I know. That's what the alphabet people are about.
You can't single them out. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say something about better not.
You don't. You don't. I mean, you may be celebrated. I don't see anyone in the chat that would necessarily celebrate that. Guys, I love having my Friday time with you all. To be honest, every one of you guys are my origins. I don't see one person from the CG group over here on this episode right now. So thank you all very much.
Very
Awesome.
organic.
They got to get to know me a bit more, I'll be honest, I kind of pulled a little bit aggro, but I'm not going to go too much more than that. But yeah, it's been interesting. They're a fun group, and I'm very proud of you guys and bring you guys to it. It does seem like they're kind of, and I'm calling aggro. I'm trying to get Leroy on and be like, "Shut up, you emo."
I get it, but
I'm really trying.
I'm trying to hurry things up a little bit.
By what?
So all you got to do is draw a bunch of H's. Go.
That's what I'm trying to do right now. I don't know if I need to do another A or
No
H.
No, it doesn't look right. I already did a draft. It doesn't look right. Bunch of A and H's.
That's the idea, Dwight.
One,
Billy
two,
was
three.
saying,
One,
I
two,
need
three,
to
go.
try this. So I'm trying it. I know it's boring, guys. I'm sorry, but you guys remember in like school where you did what was it? The S diamond? I'm not going to be dumb and train.
Oh man. No. We had that mentally disabled one back in the back corner that did the S diamonds.
Right?
Yeah. And they didn't pass class, so
right.
There's that.
Dwight's so well learned. I'm just so proud.
It's called learned.
It's called charter.
Hey, I got me one of them hat things, and they said I was good.
You got the tassel and everything. Oh man.
They said.
So that's the thing. I gotta make sure that the thicknesses of the letters are in, like, guys, this is the first time I'm messing with letters that are in the comic book vein, and I'm already second guessing myself. I'm saying, like Joe would deal with perspective. This, hold on, let me get my Mr. Feeney judgment pen out. Okay,
You're
so
losing me.
I know. So this line here on the top of the A,
They run over a bit.
if it's through perspective, then that measurement as it goes out is going to get slightly larger with every iteration, right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Without doing the mathematics, there's no way I'm going to be able to eyeball this.
Then you can only have 4 letters at that.
You just don't want to. The thing about the perspective lines is that the perspective lines that I drew earlier was going to give me the 3D effect, but even as we're seeing right now, that wasn't going to get me too far. I was eventually going to be, hitting some, H's with a bunch.
Don't crash.
Don't crash. No, I might just have to have. What are you talking about? Pull up. I'm not Top Gun. What are you talking about? Jesus.
Looked like you were crashing.
No, I'm not crashing. I said Alt Z, Alt Z, Alt Z to take away all the mistakes. And Jesus.
No mistakes.
Yeah, they're all happy. Anyway, what I was saying is I might just have to get Eric Weathers to do this because I am out of my element.
Keep going. You'll turn
I'm out of my element.
It'll look gorgeous.
This is what I got to work with, guys. This is why I come to you to get my ass chewed out because he's biased. So
let me center you.
Let me center. You're 5'8". You can't center shit.
Let me center you and just draw a happy tree for a second.
Ah, happy tree.
Just draw a happy tree.
Happy trees. Happy
there you go. Now
do an H. Trees. Then it's angry at us and it's gonna kill us.
Now draw an H.
Yeah, right. I got you, buddy. Sorry, guys. This has been a fun show. We're only 30 minutes through. Welcome to the circus.
Sometimes you just have to.
I just, people say I got to work on the letters. I have nowhere to look for until I look into some books about it. And I really haven't had time to do that.
You're getting there, man. Go.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Hey, if this helps you out at all, that looks way better than what I would have done.
It does help me because, like I said, it's the first time. I think my perspective's a little off. Jeremy's getting crazy, darling. That ship has sailed a long time ago. Now it's just falling with style. You get what I mean? So here we go. Back to what do we got? Is that a blank? Here we go. And the reason why I like the perspective a little bit higher, and what I mean is when I draw that A again, right? And this is just, for example, the perspectives are going this way, making that 3D effect a bit more apparent. So when I throw the H's in, they're throwing. Do you see what I'm? So that whole star aspect controls the 3D of my letters. Does that make sense?
A bit. A bit. Now make it look like that.
What do you mean make it look like that?
Well, I keep going.
Okay.
You did an AA and that was it.
I know because I'm exploring, not really trying to
that's
commit.
Messed up.
Not trying to commit. Come on. Okay. Yep.
Okay, fine. Do M&Ms.
The thing is that without more perspectives, I gotta measure it. Joe would be like, Jeremy, you're not measuring it correctly. You're eyeballing all that. And he's right. So there's other perspectives I would have to add. And this is why I gotta study some letters.
Doesn't Photoshop do that for you?
There are ways. I don't use them because I'm a traditional artist and I need to learn those magic ways. Okay. It would make it easier. Joe uses a different program than Photoshop. So in his program, not only can he get these perspective lines.
He uses that cheap free version.
he uses the straight line. He uses the straight line ability too, so his shoulders don't have to bear the brunt of the straight lines the computer algorithms do. I love you, Joe. It's just all in good fun, buddy. I obviously that's what I'm saying. Like, Joe with letters is meticulous in so many ways because he will go through and eyeball measure with a mathematical precision the difference in the sizes between this and that.
But there's a piece of that where like the hand drawn, I think, has a little bit more.
Oh, that's what he's doing. He's just,
you know,
he's just very
no.
perfectionist at it.
Hey, man, I get it, Joe. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
He doesn't like the guy's skill. He knows what he's doing. I'm very new at this. So what I need to do is just block these in my mind. Just block them in real fast.
You need to kind of just ignore what I'm saying and get some letters drawn.
I know, but you're my co-pilot and you're half the personality. So we got to work with it, you know?
Hey, man, dude, 1.5 is more than 1. Last I checked.
You know, that prototype.
I'm not a mathematical genius.
Guys, that prototype was a miracle. Just letting you know. It was a miracle.
Blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then.
Plays with them too. But okay, so what I was doing just right there is actually.
You said I wasn't funny.
Dude, I'm not claiming. I'm trying to work. There's 3 A's, 2 H's. I actually need to sacrifice an A for another H. In my opinion, stylistically, it needs to come down.
I think that's how I drew it. So yeah, you should sacrifice that A for an H.
Yeah, to Molech. So that's my rough out, right? So in my rough out, I'm basically going to fade that out and actually start thinking about. Go ahead. What?
My was done like 10 minutes ago.
Guys, I promise after this stream, I've had a lot of stuff happen and I've been doing some cool, interesting things that I've been actually trying to. Joe gave me a list of comic related like how-tos.
Good deal.
As lettering and style stuff goes. So lettering is one thing I never thought of. I never thought of.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can do it for, caricature art like I showed you guys the other night, but that's quick. When it comes with comic books, the letters are about just as important to get looking it looks as like everything else.
That's a whole nother job title, man.
Yeah, and Eric Weathers, Letters Everything, is a legend within CG and putting together some amazing looking letters. So, I mean, I've been told by Billy Basco to try. So
right. So after some of this, at a certain point, like you're dabbling and playing with each little piece. So if you got to a spot where you kind of got more comfortable with one or the other, so far, which piece of that comic book do you feel that you would consistently want to keep doing? Would the lettering become a contract out piece?
I mean, I'll be honest with you, guys. I'm 30 minutes or 40 minutes into the show. That's as far as I've got. Eric, I need you. I don't really know what I'm doing with this.
Well, the heckling piece doesn't help.
No, I hung with some graffiti guys in California, some tag artists.
Yeah.
And you brought that up last time we were talking about it. On a stream, I don't think I can really explore lettering I'm really just having you joke at me. This isn't my forte. Sure. I can get by with things, but it's a skill and there are technicalities I can already tell I have to learn it. Like, I'm dealing with a single point with these letters. I'd venture to say most of them say that's all you need to work with, but I can also see where 3-point would be a bit more interesting. So this is a lettering for this. I mean, this is coming from a newbie. So, but you guys are the guys that follow me, and I love you guys. So thank you all. Like, you're exploring it with me as it's happening. So my thought is, if I have a focal point here, then 3D always happens. That's kind of how I always did stuff in high school, right? Right. We all did that a little bit. We all played with that. The trick is that, you know, in high school you get away with that, but what it seems like in comics is you cut it short. It doesn't go back so far, right? It kind of stays up in these areas. And then those can have shadows. Those can have solid black styles of scribbles that silhouette the letters. There's all kinds of different ways that you can attack.
All right.
This.
So let's do this. You've got 20 minutes. Do it your way.
I don't have a way, but that would require all that going away.
Sure, but you've got 20 minutes. Do it your way.
So coming from in that scene with the night,
just put yourself where you need to put yourself and do that lettering, but do it your way.
Yeah, it's where in my comic the one character has a knife coming in on the thing, and it is simply the Now, I could do something more simple. Maybe that's a problem because it's only like 2 letters, and that's making it design-wise a little bit more complicated. I have sound effects like click or squits. I think squits would be funny. Click are fun to do. Let's go with squits.
You've got 19 minutes. Go.
Okay, let's go with squits. So I would just off the base start throwing out, layered. That little tail there is a mistake. I'll fix that up in a bit, but squits, and then we need a Z in there, and 2 Z's to show it's kind of plural. Squits.
Yep.
All right, so that would be my base. I'm going to bring that down in opacity, cause another layer on the top. Now that I zoom in, I'm going to be coming in a bit more. If I want it to be stylized, I got to keep that pressure. Jose Garcia was talking about people that, sketch their stuff like that. Or, sorry, my bad. I don't know why it just jumped over. But they do this. They draw a line, and it's like this. That shows lack of confidence. I agree with him totally. If you have not seen that guy's his video on that, it is true. I would say when it comes to lettering, cartography, or cartooning, I agree with them 100%. But you'll see me do that, and a lot of that's building my arc. My structure to then start doing lines like you just saw me do. I just pull them through.
Right.
So with this Q, it's out like that. I need O, and this is going to be my finer line. So I want to make sure I'm not doing weird things like that. So it may take me a couple times to kind of find it. The draw through is okay as long as it kind of come through and pull that. Draw throughout, clean it up a bit. I see it still hanging there. You got to be a little OCD on this. Eric Weathers is talking about crossing the eyes. I think that's just in the text bubbles, the word bubbles, thought bubbles. I don't know if that adheres to the sound effects. The thing that I don't like about what I just did is that that corner is not parallel with that corner. So, but these are, those are pretty parallel. So I'm okay. I just need to actually straighten these up a bit. I don't like how high and I don't like how low. So I'm going to take out those bottom lines there, and I'm going to take inspiration from this point, throw up. this point throw up. And I kind of got them on a bit, but it looks like I have to pull that down from that corner and then pull down from this corner. Maybe looks like I need to do a concave instead of a convex, or vice versa, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. And I got a good eye there. I'm going to throw back in with a T, and I don't like that T the way it thrown, but it did give me a good basis to start throwing out some interesting shapes there, parallel, and then carve those draw throughs out. And then come back through, make sure you join all those things, make sure they're clean. And guys, I'm talking myself through this, so this isn't a tutorial. This is
No, I'm trying to let you be.
Yeah, so the Z. I don't like that, like that, like that, like that. Yeah, okay, here comes the eraser. And we'll see what that Z shape looks like. Is it a fun Z? Is it dumb Z? Does it look like Lord Zed or Zordon? I don't know. I'm going to go with it, though.
Zed's dead, man.
What happened to Lord Zed? We never know.
Zed's dead.
Zed's dead. Okay, so, yeah. Now, the best thing is to try to mimic exactly what I did the last time, because they're repeated letters.
Yeah.
We want their styles to seem similar or pretty similar.
And it really wouldn't look right.
I could simply lasso
cheat.
it, copy, paste.
Yeah, you could lasso it, copy and paste. But I think that with the style you're doing right now, I think that would take away from it.
I just don't. Yeah. Yeah. Not long enough stroke. Giggity. There we go. And yeah. And yeah.
So how is this not more fun than the shit that you were trying to do before?
I don't know. I'm finding the fun in it, bro.
But you know what I mean?
Yes. I know. That's why I like standing up and doing artwork, because I like to move with it. But
who's to say what you were doing before, man? That may not be the style you're after.
I don't know. I really don't know. You know, the fans like certain things.
So who's to say it's wrong? Is what I mean.
Well, Joe has argued, and I argued the artistic aspect that there is no wrong answer with art. Squits that doesn't look like squits.
3D it.
This is wrong. This is bad. That's bad. That's why that doesn't read well. And it's really my circle on this. You'll see what I'm saying. Give me a second. I'll pull out.
And go again?
Giggity. Okay, see how it reads more like a Q instead of an R?
Yeah, it does better.
But I think there needs to be a second T to make that pass through.
Now,
that's ugly. The U is ugly. That's ugly. That might not be a bad architecture work from. Let me see. Ratatouille was a shitty movie. I'm just joking, guys. Don't get mad at me. It was a joke.
All right, now 3D it.
Your mom's 3D. I'll get there. Give me a second. All right. So let's turn off the underdrawing. That squits. Now, Eric Weathers has.
I want to see it like it looks like on the side of a train car.
I'm gonna. Well, hold on. Like, it has to be legible with comics, because I thought about what you talked about when you brought that up the last time. Was that graffiti? Well, I've done graffiti, and it's actually kind of confusing, and it's oftentimes not legible.
It depends on who's doing it. I've seen some stuff that looks like really good. And then
It's
stuff, like you said,
oftentimes not legible.
it's yeah. A lot of stuff you look at it and you're like, man, that looks cool, but like, what is that? Like, what does that mean?
Oh yeah, she says nice shirt, Jen. Yeah, DuckTales. Woohoo!
Man, I've not seen that in a long time.
Righto. Sorry guys, haven't been paying attention to the chat.
I had a buddy growing up that like that's how he could tell time. His mom would tell him, he's like, "How long's a half an hour?" And she's like, "It's as long as DuckTales would be." And he's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Like that's how you tell time? It's like a DuckTales episode? It's like 2 of those. It's gonna be a while.
I think I used to do that with Power Ranger episodes.
Yeah. Oh, no, never got into that.
Well, of course, that was way different.
I need to look up some old Transor Z stuff, man. I remember that. Like that's when I was little. That's some stuff I remember.
Let's see, from there to there, we can get to 3Ds. I would like to have that little program cheat that Joe's got that makes straight lines, but you know, we're peasants over here. We have to learn to draw with our elbow, wrist, and shoulder as one unit.
Huh.
You know, must be nice, Joe. Love you, buddy.
Well, I mean, hey.
Oh, dude, it's not fair. I'm making fun of him, and I haven't invited him to the show yet.
That's why he makes the big bucks, man.
My bad. I didn't send Joe a link. And we only got 10 minutes left. So this is usually when he jumps into the show. So let's see. He's too cool for me now. He's all successful Star Circuit now.
Oh, yeah.
I did get his mini bike, but he doesn't. I
Come
posted
on,
it.
now. I paid for that.
I've got it right here. I mean, he doesn't want me to show it because he doesn't want it to be misrepresented to what people get. Like, he sent me a test print so I can color it and paint it as a test paint. So I don't have the full 6-inch. I have a mini print.
Oh man, so you got a mini bike.
Yeah, I got a mini print of it. So I posted it up and then I misnamed it. It's not a Metro bike. It's a metric.
It's a bike.
It's a metric burner bike. Oh yeah, thanks, Collision Bomb. She's right. I do have banners for my show or for a game, dude. So like a Metro bike, doesn't that go? No, a metric bike, not Metro. Joe obviously had a problem.
Doesn't that bike go both ways?
Yeah, you know what's funny is nobody said anything but him.
Oh man, I'm gonna let him have it. Man, I want the Metro version. I want to be able to go forward and backward.
I might paint mine some bisexual colors. Oh yeah, some fuchsias, and science, magentas and science.
We're doing a whole nother episode on the Metro bike.
No, what I got to do is I have to paint it a lot like I'm going to show it anyway, Joe. You know,
hey, enjoy yourself.
So, guys, this isn't what you're getting. This is a mini size. The real version that he's putting out there is 6 inches, I
think he was just messing with you because he knows you can't ride it.
No. So he sent me a mini print of it so I can do a test print on it. I have all the enamel paints. I have painted miniatures a long time in the past with Warhammer and Dungeons and Dragons stuff. So Joe's mini print is here. So it's only like 6 inches compared, this is.
You're not able to read a ruler very well, are you?
Yeah, I know. This is like 3-4 inches, dude. So this is there he is. I'm glad he's here.
Looks like 12 inches from here.
I'm glad he's here.
Did you just wake up, bro, or what?
Dude, this is my natural attire.
Hey, I feel sorry for your wife, man, because you must have just beat the heck out of her.
Right? No, I went to karate today. This is what I went to karate. Is we go to
Is you go in wife beaters?
redneck karate.
Like what dojo is that, man?
The hillbilly ninja.
I know,
Hillbilly
Ninja Star. Yeah.
Ninja Star.
I didn't know ninjas did that stuff, man.
Yeah.
So Joe, dude,
Ooh, nice.
trying to show them that it's
Yeah, it's 4 inches, not 6. I'd say, right?
Yeah, I mean, like you can't read a ruler for nothing.
so. Yeah, the one you guys are going to be getting is how long, Joe?
7 inches.
7 inches.
Yeah, it's more like
All
this.
right.
This.
Booyah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Hey, where do I
That's
get?
why I had you pull it down. Because
Where do I get my acrylic dome to put on top?
Joe, you had me pull it down because I call it a metro.
Yes, but multiple. I didn't want it.
Not a metric bike.
No,
but
man,
a metro bike.
No.
You know?
No, man. Look, I want a metro bike. I want to be able to go forward and backward.
Metro. Both sides of the fence. Yes.
I want to be able to go both ways.
So
Yes.
Joe, I'm doing letters, bruh, and
Cool.
I don't like it.
I hate doing lettering, but I don't do it that way.
I'm intimidated. I figured here's my process. I figured you get the front face and then you do your dimensions and fancy. I'll be honest with you, nah.
This is what I do, dude. My favorite ones are the ones that incorporate it into the graphic itself.
I know, but I can't do that for everyone, right? That's
No, but this is why people hire letterers, you know. So you don't have to do this. Right.
Yes, Eric.
Hey.
Hi, Weathers. We are not worthy.
It's all good, man. We found something Jeremy can't do.
No, it's not that I can't.
You found
do
something
it.
Jeremy doesn't want to do.
Right. And
So it's okay. It's okay, man.
especially when Eric Weathers is sitting there doing some awesome stuff.
Okay.
I can't do laundry.
You know,
I mess it
guys,
up every
I'm
time.
sorry.
On
No,
purpose.
if I'm going to be going 3D like you see here, I can't be doing letter merges like that. You know, there's
first of all, dude,
there's just simple stuff that I don't get.
like your style, it would come out. It would come out different. We'll say that it wouldn't look. Let's see. It wouldn't look comics.
You know this, Joe. You know this isn't my best. I'm trying to.
Of course, you're chesting.
No, I gave him 20 minutes. I said, do it your way, go. And honest, man, for like a little quick down and dirty, I'll give him some credit. You bet your ass.
Like, yeah.
Thank you.
I have a couple I did. I mean, let me see if I can find one I did. I did it on the Star Circuit test.
Well, because here's the thing. Jeremy will take Photoshop and grab it and twist it and tweak it and stretch it, and then all of a sudden he'll make it look like he drew it with the perspective fan like he was doing at the beginning, and he'll stretch it.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know what he just said. I was up to the point.
I
I was up to him to the point where he said after all that augmentation, then I stretch it. I was with him up to that point.
He'll use Photoshop and he'll fake it.
Yeah, I mean that's how most people I feel like do it that way.
Joe, you get what I was doing.
Yes,
And maybe that's the wrong approach. Am I wrong with this approach of the perspective,
it's just
the single point perspective? Anywhere I throw this around, my letters are going to get 3D, and then I got to stylize around it, right?
But there's a style to it, man. If
This
that's
is-
your style, who's to say that that's wrong?
I do, because it doesn't look good.
This is what I would say. This is what you need to do. If you want to do it for real, go grab comic books that you've bought and look at theirs. You know.
Yes. Eric Weathers' website, I got to find a link.
Hmm.
What's the link to Eric Weathers' website? Because he has...
Which one? The lettering one?
Yes.
It's normal.
Yes.
I think it's just howtolettercomics.com.
Yep. Hey, you know, thank you for making it so simple.
I mean, I don't think he has anything up there yet.
I think he was shilling it the other day.
I think he's been showing it, but I don't know what he's got up there.
Yeah, to be honest with you, one quick type in Google, I didn't find it.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what it is.
We gotta bump him up. He letters every comic book in CG so far. He said he would letter mine. I wanted to give Billy a really honest try on this. And guys, you should be honest. Be honest. This isn't my honest try. I'm dealing with my older brother who always acts like Eric Matthews from Boy Meets World, and I'm the curly-haired little dork that he picks on. So I got to get my space on this.
Look, dude, if you really wanted to do it,
hey,
I love to wipe.
Hey,
what's he doing?
Give me a minute. Like, here's a tissue. Go take care of that shit.
By the way, guys, Dwight is the big reason is the reason everybody who backed Beckon's getting these coins, dude. Everybody that backed Beckon.
Those are gonna be good, man. Those are gonna be cool.
They're heavies. They're heavy.
Good.
You weren't talking about they're slammers.
They're pog slammers,
dude. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's what I said. Amanda B said, "What are those pogs?" I said, "No, they're the slammers."
Yeah, dude. I remember playing Sega Genesis all night and challenging my friends some pogs.
Yeah. Hey, we got to do that again. How do we do digital pogs?
Wow, man.
You don't play digital pogs. The whole point is like you get to pick up the well, it's all good.
Yeah, you get to pick up what, the top pog or
no, the ones that flip over or whatever. Right?
Okay, so with that being said, we talked about it a bit. You were going to look into it. You're going to find out. So, like, where are we at with doing our next con? Like, where are we at? What's going on? Where's it at? Who's doing it? What are we doing?
I asked Joe about MegaCon. Signups are now, and they're for October, they're for August. Yes. So if we wanted to punch into August, I have to be running the gauntlet to get Beckon ready for that. Joe's got Czar Circuit, but he has to fulfill. We've talked about that a few times. So I don't think he's going to be making it this time, I believe.
I don't know. I just haven't considered it. I'm asking around to people in Orlando.
That's what I'm saying is we brought it up. We haven't kind of finalized or anything yet.
Get the mini-me bike, put it on the table, and be like, that's it.
Well, look, if Jeremy comes up with a good paint job, I'll go. And
okay, all right, challenge
accepted. Hopefully. I've got I don't know what you're gonna do, what magic you're gonna do over there. But did I tell you the last guy who gave him one, he ran away with it? He took it and ran?
What?
I'm saying if you take it and run, I'll be charging you, bro.
Man, he didn't even get it back to you painted?
No. He didn't even talk to us again. We just like he pretty much we paid us
Whoa, real quick. Are you talking about me?
No, the first guy.
Like if you do, we're putting a horse head in your bed.
That's right.
Good. All right. You know where to find me. I ain't gonna ditch you. Come on, tell me the story.
The guy on Fiverr ditched us, and it was pretty funny because he pretty much paid $10 for it. Pretty much, like he paid $10 up front.
Hey, I paid more than that.
Yeah. So, but he was doing like a really, really, really mini one.
Okay.
So, but anyway, whatever. I'm kind of pissed. I'm kind of pissed because he took my IPs like China, dude. To check out IPs.
Huh.
The Chinese.
Oh yeah, their 3D printers can't
on
do
a plane and sold it to China. Like he got. How much do you think he got for it?
Sold in China? I don't know, 15 pesos.
Huh. They do yen over there, but good try.
Okay.
No, yen is Japan, Dwight. Chill out.
Yen is Japan, really?
Yes, yen is Japan. Chill out. Good Lord. Guys, don't come here for geography. That don't work.
No. Monetary advice.
No.
Hey, I will give you 2 yen for 2 burgers on Tuesday.
No, you know where I learned that from?
Where?
Research.
You're
just curious.
It's the
Chinese. I could say video game like Shenmue or something like that.
What's funny is it's the Chinese yuan. And I thought wands were, pesos.
I told you he was star-spangled.
Dude, look, I would have been here for the whole stream, but
It's all good, bro.
But somebody
I'm
forgot
glad
to
you
tell you
dropped
how
in.
to get here. He does it to me too. It's okay.
I'm glad you dropped in, Joe.
yeah.
Guys, look forward to
I hope your
Beckon's
wife's
comic book
okay.
coming up soon. Leroy, where are you? Leroy, I know you go to Joe's channel,
Oh,
but get the
man.
hell over here. We're missing you. My brother needs to feel your wrath. Get the hell over here now. Anyway, Mo Biggs, you too. You were on here a while. Reese, thank you for being on. Collision Bomb, always love you, darling. You are the secret sauce to the Art Bros and to the Beckon scenario and recipe. We got Bud in the house. Bud's been hanging out a bit more. I'm trying to get Bud in with Pop Van Zant, Joe.
Oh yeah.
I think I think the two personalities would blend real
Hit
well.
it off, yeah.
They really would.
Get Bud a camera.
Deb, he does have one. He's just he's shy. Even though he's a handsome old man, and then
He can. Hey, he can wear a mask. Ain't nobody gonna know.
That's true. Did you hear that, Bud? Wear a mask. He'd be like, "Shut up, Fauci." All right, Deb Olson, thanks for showing up. It's good to see you around. It has been a while. We're glad you're still stepping in. And guys, I'm just so happy that you all still sticking around. I know the comic book world's a bit interesting, and we may be pulling some weird characters, but they're good people, and they got our backs more than a lot of us know. So thank you all so much for showing up. Joe, thank you for showing your hairy shoulders and your sweaty wife beaters.
I barely have hair on.
He's like half Italian.
Hi, Sherry. Hi, Sherry.
She's got food for me, so this is the end of the night for me.
Yes.
As well. I'm glad I got on here for a minute.
It's all good. Thank you for showing up. Dwight, love you, bro. We
bet.
got some more stuff to talk about the card game. And then, guys, I'll be shipping these coins out real soon. I need to send an email out to all of you so you can verify your address. I'm aware that some people may have moved. So I'll send an email out. Make sure you guys fill out a form if you want to receive this coin because you backed us. Fill out the address form or confirm us that your address hasn't changed, and we'll send it right over, no problem. All right? Joe, Star Circuit, guys, it's in demand. Go there, check it out. Get your $60 full print, big size version of your metric, not metro bike. And
the metric X50, buddy.
Yes.
So are we able to get an acrylic that goes over the top to keep the dust off, or no?
Like what are cars sealed with?
How
Clear
do we do
coat.
that?
A few.
No. I mean like a clear dome and an acrylic dome.
Joe, it sounds like Dwight wants a diorama.
Oh, you want like a snow globe?
No, man,
I heard someone in CG's planning to do a diorama with your motorcycle, Joe.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure a lot of people got plans on the motorcycle, dude.
No, I'm not going to tell you who. You know, but they're already planning to do a diorama.
I got two guesses.
Once they get it. All right, what's your guesses? What you guess?
I mean, it's got to be Nefarious or Billy.
All right. Well, guys, you all vote whether it is Billy or Nefarious. And we will get the answer, I guess, when one of them decides to paint it and throw it out. So, yeah, guys, love you all. Thank you all so much for showing up this Friday. It's been fun, this Beckon Development Weekly stream. We hope you have a safe weekend. Dwight, do you have anything to say to the people?
I already have. We're good.
Joe?
That's it. You said it for me. Back Star Circuit, you losers. No, I'm joking.
Thank you all so much.
Go get Star Circuit. And then for all you guys that backed us on Beckon, look forward to your coins. Thank you so much for believing in us. It's a promise and a thank you. We'll be back. You all have a good night.
Yep.
Happy Friday.
Yes.
Happy Fridays.
Bye, guys.
Later.